Yeah, I can just like affirm like pro-life.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, we can do that. Can we get Angel in
So
here?
you
Because
can
she's gonna
find us
judge a
at
mod.
.gg/KG Lounge, guys.
This is not the KG Lounge. Colin, please stop trolling.
Yo.
Okay, we are in the asylum. I know, it's not the capital. Like, you automatically get points off for that. But anyways, we are in the proposition is pro-life is true. Model's going to be taking the affirmative view, and I'm going to be taking the negation. And the relevant judge and moderator for this space is going to be Angel. Yeah, I guess for starters, like when you say that there are like what's the pro-life thesis in your opinion?
Yeah, so I'll probably just hold that like pro-life is going to be against like elective abortions. We say elective abortions. It's going to be like a contrast to something like medical or rape, or I mean rape. I mean.
Okay, and you're saying those kind of things are going to be the type of things which are morally impermissible, right?
Yeah, I'm going to say that elective abortions are going to be like, morally wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the argument that morals have semantic underpinning?
What you say?
What's the argument that morals have semantic underpinning? Because we can adopt some type of conceptual
Semantic
scheme where they don't
underpinning.
have any type of underpinning when we adopt these type of things within our linguistical practices. Like if you just read Carnap, when he talks about conceptual schemes, he's just talking about these type of linguistical frameworks. Maybe you have some argument for that.
Yeah, I don't like understand why we would even bring Carnap into the conversation. But if you're asking like,
Yeah, the reason
why?
shut up, retard. Calm down. I'm gonna
Yeah, look at
explain
this
why.
guy. He's
Okay,
already
retard?
chimping
Shut the
out.
fuck
That's
up.
crazy. He's already chimping
Explain
out.
why we're bringing Carnap into the conversation. Obviously, when we operate under
Yeah, I
these
was
type of
not done
domains of
talking.
discourse,
If you want to like
shut the
interrupt,
fuck up,
that's
retard.
fine.
I'm
But I
gonna
was
turn
not
my
done
mic up and
talking.
overtalk you. You asked
Yeah,
me a
you can like
question,
attempt to do that,
or
but
at
I
least
just won't
you
stop
tried to
talking.
ask a question. So I'm gonna turn my mic up and overtalk you, retard.
Yeah, see,
Thank
this
you.
is like extremely bad
So
faith
the
already.
reason why we're bringing up Carnap is because when we operate under these type of domains of discourse, the relevant domain here is going to be ethics. We have a conceptual scheme when we talk about these kind of things. Obviously, we have a linguistical framework, and all I'm saying here is we can go against this. We can take some type of meta-moral abolitionist view where there is no type of semantic underpinnings whatsoever there, and then your claim there, which is just that abortion is going to be the type of thing which is morally impermissible, just fails, retard. So obviously, Carnap's relevant towards the substance of the dialectic. So what's the argument for your conceptual scheme? Because if we say there's no semantic underpinning, then you don't get the linguistical framework in the domain.
Okay, just
You're my
to be
bitch
clear.
right
Okay, that was not rhetorical, but so when we just talk
Get to the
about
substance,
why,
buddy. Shut the fuck up.
okay,
You're getting optically
yo,
beat the
look
fuck up
at
right
him,
now.
look at him, he's panicking. Wow. Okay, so
No one's
if
panicking, by the way. You have no clue what the fuck I'm talking about. You're
okay,
getting
and
knowledge
I
depth.
got
So
super
go
muted
ahead
by
and
the
get to the
way.
substance.
Yeah, I got super muted by the way. Okay, so if you want to just like argue why like there'd be semantic content and like why like or like for wrongness, like I can just like get into because my framework allows it to be, and I just like hold that my framework would be true, of course. So if my framework is true and my framework allows there to be semantic content for wrongness, then of course, I can give semantic content for wrongness, right? Clearly.
Modal, you're a fucking retard, bro.
Yeah, so that's mistrack number one. Also, I'm unclear on what it means to say a framework is true because I understand truth and falsity to be properties that are only applicable towards propositions. Frameworks are going to be the type of things which are propositional. They're strings of propositions, retard. But let me explicate your mistrack. You gave me an argument for why it has semantic content. That's going to be distinct from semantic underpinning under this type of conceptual scheme. When we talk about this type of semantic underpinning, we're just talking about this leveling within our linguistical practices. Dumbass bitch. So shut the fuck up. Now, in regards to the truth talk there, I'm unclear on why we can't just take some type of elite account and just say there's no property as such that F equals truth, given that there's not going to be this type of univocal property that's able to account for all instances of truth in and truth out. So even granting that frameworks are the type of things which can be true, I don't know why I would even hold that there's a property such as truth, right? So maybe you have some type of motivation for those burdens. Also, you mistracked on the semantic point. So I want to make that very clear. You're getting dominated right now. You're actually my bitch.
Okay, you just need to calm down. Okay, so if you're just gonna like say why can't we hold to an like knowledge position, I'd probably just like appeal to Frege's when he just talks about if you assert something you're inherently just like asserting like for truth, right? And I just like use Frege for that to go
motivate
against
the T schema.
denialism. The U schema?
The T schema, you don't know
what do you
is?
take? What do you take? Yeah, hold on. What do you take?
It's just the view that
Know what
truth
you mean?
is this type of loose deflationary account.
Yeah, what do
There's
you take?
no
Know what you
joint
mean?
carving structure. Shut the fuck up. There's no joint
look at
carving
this guy.
structure of
He's
reality.
dodging my question
Also,
already.
I don't know why I would grant that no has any type of semantic underpinning. We could take a global expressivist account there, but regardless, obviously, when you talk about this type of thing, we were saying that truth is this type of deflationary or loose sense, where truth is just asserting some proposition. Obviously, I'm not going to hold to that, given that that's going to be begging the question against the elite nihilist account. You haven't adequately motivated the denial of the elite nihilist account. All you've brought up is just some type of contrastive view, but all I'm asking you for is an argument, because you made the claim that your framework is true, retard. Also, you didn't respond to the point about you mistracking on the semantic underpinning point. You completely mistracked that.
Yeah, so prima facie.
You're dog shit, my nigga. Do you want to conclude?
Okay. Well, he just wants to premature conclude. I'd be like a concession. You want to conclude? That's fine if you want to concede.
A concession is just an agreement on some type
No,
of thing.
if
I
you
didn't
want
agree
to
to
like
anything. I'm just saying we
concede,
can
I'll
conclude.
just take that as like a
No one's conceding,
like functional
retard. You're getting
concession.
beat the fuck up
Just
right
to
now.
be clear.
Concluding is
But,
when you end the debate. A concession is an
Yeah, if you
agreement.
wanted to
Agreement
end the
towards an
debate,
interlocutor's point.
yeah, if you want to
retard.
end
So
the
do you want to
debate
conclude?
prematurely, I just take that as a
Do you want to
concession,
conclude?
right? Like, if you just want to like end the debate, like
I just told you the
prematurely, I just take that
relevant
as a concession.
distinction.
Just to be
I
clear.
just told you the relevant distinction.
Yeah,
Retarded
cool.
fuck.
You can say that,
You're
but
getting
that's under your
dominated right now.
semantics,
You're
under
my
my
bitch.
semantics. I just want something
You're
different.
getting
That's
optically
just not
beat the
rhetorical,
fuck
by
up.
the way.
Yeah, I don't know
But
why I should that's
yeah, if you're gonna say
right, we
that
can
there's
take
not
some
going to
type of
be,
semantic
okay, I can
nihilist
respond to him.
account there.
Okay, I just cannot respond. Okay,
You're getting optically dominated. Do you
You
want to
wanna-
conclude?
wanna
Like
come
that
on?
ass.
Okay, you're done. So if you just want to say that, okay, you can hold like a global expressivist account of knowledge. I just want to say like there's going to be any like motivation for that. You want to respond or what, Cap?
Yo, it's not like
Oh my god, this nigga is so fucking shitty. He just said I'm taking a global expressivist account of knowledge. I don't even know what that's saying. Global expressivism is just
not
the
what you
account that
said?
there's no type of proposition. No, that's not what I said, retard. You're mistracking yet again. Global expressivism is just the view that there's a type of cognitive processes or these type of propositional variables when we engage in these type of linguistic practices. You're getting beat the fuck up right now. That's mistrack number 3 of the night, guys. Can we get a mistrack counter on the
Wait, so
board?
just to be
But
clear,
yeah, I
you're
think
gonna hold that
do you
there's
want to
not
conclude
going
or
to
not?
be
Yes, no, bro. Do you want to
semantic semantic underpinning for knowledge? That's like
Mhm.
what you're gonna say?
I didn't
What's the
say for
motivation
knowledge.
for
We're
that?
talking about the domain of ethics, retard. We're talking about the domain of
Wait,
ethics.
I
I'm
asked
saying
you to
you're
define no, though.
presupposing that this thesis is going to be the type of
Wait, are
thing
you
which is
unable to
false.
track what I asked you? No, you're actually stupid.
I
It's
literally
insane.
answered your
No, I
question.
asked you to
answered your
define
question. Shut the
no.
fuck up.
Right, and if you're just gonna hold that
I
there's
don't
not
need
going
to
to be any
define
semantic
knowledge.
underpinning for no.
I can take it to
Wait,
be. I can
so
take it to be a primitive
I just
notion.
don't know what
What
you
the
mean
fuck?
when you.
Yeah,
I
it doesn't
just
have an adequate definition. So when you ask me for a definition, that's going to be the type of question which is malformed. Bitch, you're getting beat the fuck up in this dialectic.
malformed.
Do you want to conclude?
So when I ask you a clarifying question, the way you
embarrassing
mean you're gonna
yourself.
say it's going
Do
to be
you want to
malformed?
conclude? I said the question's malformed relative
if you
towards
want
my
to concede,
view.
if you want to concede, that's
No
fine.
one's conceding.
Wait, this also
A
isn't
conclusion
like.
is the same as a concession, but yes, I do want to conclude.
Wait, I don't want to
So we
conclude
can end
though.
it here.
So
You're
if
getting
you want to
dominated.
conclude, okay, this guy wants to concede. Okay, thank you.
That's not a concession. Oh my god, this guy's retarded. But yeah, I think
Wait, if you want to
conclusions
conclude and
are
I don't want to
concession.
conclude. Wait, if he wants to conclude and I don't want to conclude, I'm just going to take it as a functional concession, just to be clear.
What do you take a concession to be, retard?
Yeah, just like saying that you're wrong on a given proposition that you previously affirmed.
Do you think me refusing to engage in a debate, you think an entailment from that is that I'm saying I'm wrong on a proposition that I affirmed? I don't even hold to propositions right now.
If you're unwilling to continue the debate because like you're unable to, of course I'm just gonna take it as
Alright,
you
well, I'm unable
that you're
to.
wrong.
It does seem to be the case that Capp does not want to engage with you anymore, so we can just force conclusions. If you want to give your concluding statement first, Modal, you can. But if Capp will continue to engage, then we can continue. Will you continue to engage in the debate?
I'm just gonna get my closing statement and then we can end it off, man. I'm gonna let him get the last
Okay.
word because he's a bitch. He's my bitch, so you know he's gonna get the last word. So obviously,
Yeah.
if we just reflect back on to the content of the dialectic, he failed to adequately motivate that morals have this type of semantic underpinning. He failed to go against the elite nihilist account, which he's presupposing is going to be the type of thing which is false. He failed to go against this type of global expressive account in regards to the propositional or cognitive content there. And he failed to motivate his conceptual scheme, which is just his linguistical framework when we engage in these type of discourses. He got publicly beat the fuck up. He thought when I asked him for semantic underpinning, I was asking him about the semantic content, which is completely distinct. And yeah, that's my quote.
Yeah, so I just wouldn't take there to be like any like relevant difference between like semantic underpinning and semantic content. Like should these like be semantically similar, if not semantically equivalent? And then like when I asked him to clarify what he meant on something, he just said that the question was malformed, which is like pretty bad faith. And then he just kept wanting to conclude and not wanting to continue the debate. So I just like take this as a concession that I won against Capp.
All right. Well, I'm gonna give my judgment. And I can give. Okay. Let's get this Samuel guy out of here.
Okay, time both of them out.
Who was the other person? You have to do that.
It was Sammy and Doom.
Just time them. Just time them. You're literally a perms.
So I'm not gonna lie.
I'm trying to give judgment. I'm gonna like shut up. Okay, so I do think that Modal lost, and I can explain why. Multiple reasons, not even just because I don't think that there was a tracking issue on multiple points, but also just because of the fact that he didn't fulfill any of his burdens and multiple times tried to burden shift, as to which Capp didn't accept the burden shift, which means that the burden was still on Modal. He was incorrect on a few points that he made. I don't think that he understands like ethical worldviews or semantics, actually. But yeah, just due to the fact that he didn't track, I don't think he knew what he was talking about. He tried to burden shift and fulfill any burdens. I think that Capp won.
Okay.
You're
does
a
anyone else
fucking
want to debate me?
retard,
Anyone
anyone
else
else
want to
wanna debate
debate Capp?
Yeah, Calm does. Yeah, Calm does.
Calm,
Yeah,
you want to
I'm good.
debate Capp?
I don't want to debate Capp, no.
Hi, do you want to debate Capp? I already bitched Capp.
I just
Yeah,
terrified
man.
Capp, bro.
Yeah, man.
That's not true.
Yeah. Prove that, bro.
Niggas don't want to
Can
debate.
we
Yeah,
stop,
Cap,
can we
prove that.
stop the recording and
Yeah,
save it so I
yeah,
can
Cap,
put it in?
prove
Hold
that.
on,
Yeah,
wait,
Yeah, we
yeah,
can-
Cap,
we
prove.
can-
Okay, we
I
can
wanna go
go.
back
Yo,
to
Melly, give
Stop.
judgment. Yo, Melly.
Stop
I'm
the
gonna have to VC
recording.
one.
Dot
I can't
GG
predict.
slash join the
Shut
silent, bro.
up.
Dot GG slash
Stop
join
the
the silent.
recording. Stop the recording. Save it and put it